Thursday, September 29th. Got a little cough, I guess kind of like a head cold, chest cold thing going on. Gonna be fine. Uh, as you can see, it's a little dark, a little dank. This morning it's fairly chilly. It's 46 degrees. We're gonna see a freeze tonight. Low is 29, so we'll see what happens. But it's gonna be chilly. It's that time of the year. I mean, it is the end of September, 1st of October. I can remember 30 years ago we seeing maybe 35 years ago, seeing a 22-inch snowstorm on, I believe, the 4th of October. So we'll see what happens. We're gonna do our normal routines today. I'll get things rolling, and you can watch me as I take you along. Little chunks of cut up ham this morning. And hot dog buns. Real light hot dog. People ask if it's okay to give scraps to the chickens, and it is absolutely okay. They're smart enough to know what they can and cannot eat, what's good for them, what's not good for them. So they won't eat the stuff that's bad for them. So they're not like some animals that just eat it because it's there. So and this is just we know what it is in it. We know where it came from. We ate it ourselves. We cooked it ourselves, so we know what scraps are there. You got to remember, chickens are omnivores. They eat everything. So giving them things like ham cubes that came from the ham that we cook is perfectly fine. It helps supposed to help to offset the feed, but mostly they don't care. They're just going to eat meat anyway. So, all right, let's get started. I hear ya. Holy cow! Are you happy now? right, so you watch those for a while. They are pretty fun to watch, especially when it comes to food that's on the ground. As you can see, every piece of ham is gone. They ate every chunk. There's still some of the hot dog bun left, but they're working that out. There it goes. There it goes. Oh, there's one by the turkey, but yep, they're working that over. They keep their themselves pretty fed with that kind of stuff. They like to tear the stuff apart, they eat that kind of stuff. Looking up the river this morning. We're not running right now. We probably will come online and run as long as we can today, which I don't believe it's going to be too long because it has not rained. It didn't rain at all yesterday. It's not going to rain today. The hurricane is now a tropical storm somewhere in Florida. Quick view. This will change drastically in the next week. This will probably all be oranged up. If we get wind or rain, as we probably will from this hurricane, this will all come down then. So, especially with the temperatures dropping to 29 degrees tonight, that is what happens. Haven't seen the tomato in a while, but there it is. It's not gonna do anything. It's gonna be done tonight. There we go, looking down at the tail race this morning. You can see the rocks are way out of the river. The tall pointy one right there, when we're flowing in the normal conditions, you just see the top of that rock. You see nothing else but that rock and just the tip. So you can tell how low we are. Scan around here, see some of the foliage. This area right here, the chickens were in here, scratched this up. They do that, you know, looking for worms or bugs or whatever. And they scratched it up. They do a good job turning it. I'll put a little bit of compost on this before the snow flies, and you know, we'll let it grow back and see what comes up in the spring. That is actually good for the ground. They've been up in here working, as you can see around the trees down in there. They've been up there scratching around, which again, that's good. Everybody's getting a drink. There's the rooster, right there, right there. There is the other rooster that I call the big dummy, because he's not really bright. Comes a Buff Orpington running behind the tractor. Let's see where. There she goes. Up. We're running. Oh my! Hurry up! You're gonna miss something. I think out of all of the chickens that I have, I believe the Buff Orpingtons are my favorite. I think that they are not only a good bird just to watch, because they are humorous, but they are also, get the door closed because it's warm inside. All right. They are also they're a dual-purpose bird, so they I don't necessarily use them as meat birds, they are a fun bird just to have. Uh-oh. We need to go get water. So let's stroll that way. Because the worst thing you can do at the power station is run out of water for the coffee maker. Yeah, that's not going to happen. So we'll go upstream here to the spring, where the spring trickles down the hill that comes up out our pipe. Haven't heard a truck on the old road yet, but it will be soon, I'm sure. Set you up here, you can keep an eye on what's going on. There you go. The spring is actually on the other side of the roadway, up on top, and it comes down through our property. It makes its own stream through there. We've got a diversion stream, so it doesn't spread out into the to the yard here, and it runs along. And that is actually what the chickens are drinking. Also, that flows 24/7, 365. Although it freezes up in the winter, of course, at least it has crust over the top of it. Water still is flowing. But so they are drinking spring water, which is crystal clear. We don't get water down here because you don't get water down below where the chickens are. They have a tendency to poop in the water, so not a good thing. But the stream continues on around, next to another drainage that comes down the hill from that direction. And they just kind of join into a Y down here behind the powerhouse. And at that point they run off to the river just downstream from where the rocks are, where we show you every day. So you can tell if the water's still flowing. I've only seen one time when that water has not ran, so that's a plus. And that was, what year was that? We had 2017. Our water levels were so low that the intake had even dried up. The pond was so low that I could walk up and put my hand on the face of the dam. So, and not the top, but the face going upstream, and not get my feet wet. So that was bad that year. Had a lot of wells that dried up. People were complaining. It's funny that, and they were complaining that I was using too much water in like the people of Lake Pleasant. If I would stop using water, the lake, 25 feet higher than we are, would have all the water that it was supposed to have. Their math doesn't work out really well for that, but hey, whatever. That's fine. You can blame me. I've got broad shoulders. All right. Well, not a whole lot happening on Thursday. got to, Monday I've got to go see the cardiologist. Tuesday I see my regular doctor. Got a little stuff going on called bradycardia. That's super low heartbeat. So they got to figure out what they're going to do there. Maybe it's a pacemaker. Who knows? If it is, I'm fine with that. That doesn't bother me. I know that with the heart condition that I have, that's a natural process of it. So, you know, we fix it or we don't fix it. Either way, I'm okay. All right. So, with that being said, hopefully where you're at, you are safe. To those people in Florida, we're thinking about you. You know, take cover, take care. Don't do anything silly or stupid and get yourself hurt at this point because you've already survived the worst. But you know, as the storm comes up the coast, it could strengthen and whatnot. So keep an eye on it. Still, we're not done yet. So looks like it's going to go into North Carolina and South Carolina, hit that way. So you people be prepared. Get your foods in order. Get your cooking preps ready to go. Stuff like that. You should have already been doing that. You should already have preparations in hand because you know things happen. So we'll talk about that later on in another video. But for the most part, hopefully the sun is shining where you're at. You're warm, you're dry, you're safe and secure, and you guys have a great day. I'll talk to you later.